I'm Will Hotchkiss. Today I'm going to be coaching Emily in how to correctly make a soccer or football throw-in. The throw-in is used to restart play after the ball has left the field, across either of the field's highlights. That's either down here or down here. Just not if it crosses the end lines, here and here, where it's either awarded a goal kick or a corner. The ball can be thrown in any direction on the field to return it into play, whether that be forwards, backwards, or sideways. Throw can be used as a simple pass to a teammate, a time waster, an attacking tactic, and also in many other ways. Three main rules for a throw. First being that both hands must be used to throw the ball. The best way to do this is to make a W on the back of the ball. As you can see, it's a W as you look at it. This makes it easy to get equal load and throw right through the ball. The second rule is that the ball must be right behind you, thrown from straight behind your head. This means straight behind your head, not out to the side or anything. Straight behind your head, forwards. The third rule is that both feet must remain on the ground during the throw. This is as so. You can't lift one foot or jump as you throw. When you're throwing the ball in, you may be having some issues. If your throw is hitting the ground too early, it is because you're releasing the ball too late in your throw. So you're coming from behind and hitting the ground too early. Even if it hits a couple of metres out, you're still just holding it on that little bit too long. If your throw is going too high, however, it's because you're releasing the ball too early. So you're coming and you're coming through and you're going forward. It is coming right up. You're releasing the ball way too early. If you observe a player constantly lifting one or both feet, you can point it out to them and remind them to keep both feet on the ground, but you can also then film it on your phone or iPad, get them to try again after observing it themselves. Seeing the error might make it a little bit clearer in their head. Now, we just spoke about a few errors where the ball happens to hit the ground too early or the ball is coming up too high. The optimal throw is to your point of release at about 45-degree angle. So you're aiming, you're coming down, both feet on the ground, making your W, hands right behind your head, coming through and releasing the ball at 45 degrees from your head. Really getting some distance on the throw. There are several games that you can play to help kids with their throwing, while still keeping it fun and engaging. Now, it depends on the age and training age of your group as to the games you can play with them, but some you can use include the longest throw competition, where the whole team lines up along a line and throws the ball as far as they can. This game is great for players to practice their distance throwing, but you need to make sure they are all still concentrating on their technique and not breaking any of the rules of a throwing. The second game is quite basic, but allows for lots of practice to be had in a small amount of time, by having someone catch each throw rather than requiring someone to go and fetch it. Players stand in two lines facing their partner, throw the ball backward and forwards between them. After each fourth or fifth successful throw, each partner takes one step backwards to increase the distance of their throw, and so on. In the third game, you can place cones out in front of the players at various distances and have each one worth a different amount of points. To adapt the game, you can introduce hoops as bonus markers that are worth extra points if the ball lands in one, and are a reward for a reward for accuracy as well as distance thrown, because sometimes a short throw is exactly what is needed. So just to recap, you have your team along a line and cones placed out in front at successive distances, different points for each cone. Players need to throw the ball, and if they get it past a certain cone, they'll get extra points. If they land the ball in the hoop, they get bonus. So to finish up, we'll just go back over the 3 main points of throwing. Hands right behind your head, both hands on the ball, making a W, both feet on the ground, no jumping, straight through, big throws. Thank you for watching.